Borada, welcome to the InstaSim channel and to another truthful episode of InstaShiz. I haven't actually done one of these for a while, so this is the first for a very long time. Why is it a truthful video that you ask? Have I ever told lies before? Well, in fact, today I'm definitely going to be telling the truth because I downloaded an app a few weeks ago called Not Gonna Lie. And I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what to expect for this video. In any case, what I sent was on Twitter, I actually sent a link to a thing where you could send anonymous messages and stuff. And a few people did send me things. I got about 9 messages in total to answer. So I'm gonna be answering some of those anonymous messages today in this video. Now, because I also only got about 9 anonymous messages, I also just went searching on Twitter for a few other people who've done stuff like this before as well. And I thought I might as well just answer a few other ones as well. Some of the more generic ones that I kind of had a look for. Just to kind of spice up the video even more and just add a little bit extra content. Why not? Let's milk the YouTube ad revenue as much as we possibly can, I suppose. But in any case, I'm going to be truthful in this entire episode, and if I tell a single lie, you guys can hold me to account to that in the comments below. In the description, I'm also going to put links to other things from this app that you guys can send anonymous messages to as well, and I will be answering them in another future InstaShiz video, so please be sure to check the description, click those links down below, and send me some more anonymous stuff. I'll explain more in detail at the end of the video, as well as to what's going on. But anyway, let's get on with this video, because otherwise it's going to get too long with this intro. Anyway, let's tell the truth. Okay, now I haven't actually read any of these messages yet, so this is going to be even more interesting because I'm not going into this completely blind. But let's have a look. Let's open the first message and see what it says. Oh, for fuck's sake. I know exactly who's put this one in there. The very first freaking comment I get, the first message I get is cookies. With that smiling imp face on there as well. I know exactly who's sent me that one as well. God damn it. God damn it. And the second message is just potato. Now this isn't really going very well, is it? Oh my goodness. Well, you know, when I asked people to send anonymous messages, I was expecting things like questions or something, you know, like I was expecting to do like another AMA or something, or answering questions in a truthful manner, you know, trying to tell people that I don't like answering things about my favourites and stuff like that. But no, I'm just getting a freaking grocery list here at the moment. God damn it. Enjoying NGL, and that's actually the question that's been posed to me by the app itself. Currently, no, is the answer to that. Right, dismiss you. Ah, perfect, a great one here. What's your biggest fear? What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear has always been loud noises. It's been my biggest fear for a few years now, actually. It's been since I was about 6, I think, and I remember it kind of vaguely. There was a big storm in Blackpool, and ever since then I've been terrified of thunder and lightning for a start. I've been absolutely terrified of any loud noises at all, which made parties absolutely fun when we had balloons all over the place. And by extension to that, it also makes me a bit of a globophobe because I have a fear of balloons as well. So that's probably my biggest fear, is just loud noises in general and anything that kind of goes by that description. Oh, good. The very controversial question here is, what is a woman? Now, the Google definition says adult human female, if I remember correctly. So, I'm just gonna give that as the answer and say it's the Google response, and I'm gonna just leave it there. Cash me outside, how about da? What? That doesn't really make any sense. Can you elaborate on that, please? My goodness. Ah, yes, someone's just put my web link in the thing, instasim.wales, and be sure to check out that website as well. I've been doing a lot of stuff recently on there. You guys might be interested in it, I don't know. Check, I think there's links down in the description for that as well. Doesn't matter. Anyway. Ah, just the shrug face, the Shrug Lenny, as it were. You know, I was expecting slightly better responses to the prompt, but there we go. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Right, whoever put Rickroll in one of these is gonna be murdered. With intent. Malicious intent. And it's going to be well executed. Literally.
Just one more thing.
What is your favourite brand of tea? If your immediate answer isn't Yorkshire tea, then you're a threat. Well, thankfully, it is Yorkshire tea, as I'm sure everybody knows. Yorkshire tea is the best brand of tea, of course. It is my favourite brand of tea. It is the only brand of tea I drink if I have the choice. And anyone who says otherwise is wrong, in my opinion, so we'll leave it at that. Right, let's go for some generic ones now, because that's the end of the stuff that I was asked. How tall are you and what shoe size are you? I am this tall and my feet are this big. So I think my feet are like size 7s or something like that, if I remember correctly. I don't actually remember. I think they're size 7s. That's the size of shoe that fits me as far as I'm aware. And vaguely off the top of my head, I think I'm 5'7". But I haven't measured myself in a very long time. I just know that I'm technically average height, but I'm also quite short. So I think it's about 5'7", 5'8". It's in that sort of ballpark. I'm nowhere near 6 foot. My brother is, but I'm not. Are you able to tell who writes these? Well, based on some of the questions and some of the responses, I have actually figured out who wrote some of these. Unfortunately, I don't think I actually can find out exactly who did, but based on responses, I think I knew. So, yes, you are a threat or whatever, or, you know, there's going to be words going to be said after this video to some people, and I am going to have lots and lots of words to some people. What game is mostly loved that you hate? So, it's a bit of a tricky question, that one, because the games that I tend to play tends to be the things that other people hate, to be honest. In terms of games that other people have really liked, or games that have generally been quite popular that I really don't really like, so the Call of Duty franchise is probably one of them. FIFA is definitely one of them. I absolutely despise that series, and I don't even know how it continued for so long. Thankfully, I think EA has finally ditched it. I think they've just renamed it to something else because they had a falling out with FIFA or something or other. Undertale was also one of those games where I think a lot of people really liked it, and I just couldn't get into it. And I think the main reason why for that was because it was a modern 8-bit game, and I didn't like that. There was like this period, I think, in the early 2010s where there were just a lot of modern 8-bit games, and they were just all bad. They were all so bad that I just really disliked that, to the point where I would just stop playing games for a bit. Or at least I was just mostly playing games that were slightly older at that point. And thankfully that trend didn't continue for very long, and we're back to actually proper 3D games, and they're still not very, some of them aren't very good, but thankfully the quality's much improved since then. What is your favourite kind of cookie? White chocolate chip, generally speaking. That's probably one of my favourite types of cookies, and particularly Sainsbury's ones. This is not sponsored by them, by the way, but they're just very nice cookies, and I highly recommend people buying them. They are very delicious. I'm sure my friend who wrote the cookie one actually will be happy with that response as well. What's your favourite book? Well, I think I have answered this one before in AMA, and the Harry Potter series is generally my favourite, so I can't really pick a favourite from there, unfortunately, because I just quite like all of them. They all kind of just run through as a series, and I just really like the Harry Potter series. I still do like the Harry Potter series. So I guess the Harry Potter series is just my favourite book, I guess. Politics? We're not gonna discuss that here, although I did kind of discuss it a little bit at the beginning. Yeah. Ignore that. It's fine. Favourite game? If it's not obvious, yeah, I think that answers itself, I think. What are you doing tomorrow? Waking up, eating breakfast, going to work, working, having lunch, working a bit more, getting home, eating again, cause dinner, I guess. Probably shopping, cause adult stuff, I guess. It's one of those things. And then sleeping again. And then I'll be doing that for the rest of the week too. Apart from the shopping, I only do that like twice a week or something. How are you mentally? That's an excellent question. Probably insane. For making this video. How to be a human? Another excellent question. I'll let you know when I find an answer. I stole something from you and I still have it. Well, you can keep it then, because I probably didn't want it back anyway. And the final question is, can we be friends? Absolutely not. Oh dear. Anywho, yes, I think I'm gonna kind of end that one there, I think, because otherwise I'm just going to be answering other people's questions, and some of them are just weird. Yeah, I had to scroll through Twitter quite a lot there just to find some more questions. In any case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some links down in the description below. So I'm going to have the... there's going to be two very special ones, or specific ones I'm going to be putting on there. And the first one is going to be that Risby one, which is... yeah, find some... just send me some pickup lines and make me feel happy, I guess. And I'll tell you if it worked as well. So remember which ones you put in there, and then I'll tell you in the next Instances video, or in a future Instances video, if they worked or not. And the other one I'm going to give you is... share an opinion that'll get you cancelled. Because I love seeing those yellow demonetized symbols on my YouTube channel. Not that I see them anyway, because I don't get monetization, as I always allude to. But yeah, if I did get monetization, then I'd just love to see those yellow coloured dollar signs, as I'm sure every other YouTuber likes to see too. And I'm sure being cancelled is one of the things that I'll probably get at some point, so might as well get it over and done with. In any case, that's going to be it for this video of InstaShares, and in the next InstaShares video, whatever that may be, I don't know what I'll do. Maybe some quizzes or something, I don't know. Give me some more AMAs on Twitter for me to answer some questions and stuff, and I will probably answer them on YouTube again, because, why not? In any case, thank you all so much for watching this episode of InstaShares. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. It'll help me a lot, and you get more videos like this. Also, don't forget to like my Facebook page, and on Twitch, and as always, we'll see you all in the next video. But until then, goodbye.